Alright, sup YouTube? Recording this episode of Minecraft Embark, which is episode 9, um, directly after episode 8, which is nice. I want to save these apples, actually, because I want to see if I can collect some gold and possibly make some golden apples. Let's store some of this wood. I have so much wood. Here's birch. I usually just convert the birch all to planks. I don't know. Still have a lot of food, so food... Oh! Nice! Alright, well hopefully we'll be able to... Oh yeah, wait. I don't need to wait for them to lay eggs, because I can just breed them with wheat. Alright, so probably gonna be another boring episode. But I've got to clear out this forest. I really want to make something big. I don't know what yet. Anyways, okay, so I left off the last episode telling you about my sophomore year in high school schedule. So, let me see. I saw that, hold on, I just wanted to say this. I saw that shorn sheep, and I immediately thought of this video I saw on YouTube where someone was claiming to have this Minecraft seed that had diamonds, like, right near the spawn point, and everybody was saying that it was fake because you could see a shorn sheep in the background. Anyways. Okay, so my schedule for this year. Much easier to remember. First period is pre-calculus, my next math class. Ooh, man, it's always a joy for me to find apples. They've never been renewable for me, so it's amazing for me. Anyways, okay, for pre-calculus, I love this teacher. And I love the class. Here's what this teacher does. First of all, I want to start off by saying that in 8th grade Algebra 2, I didn't really pay much attention. I really didn't do any of the homework or classwork. I just got really good grades on the test, and I made A's the first 3 quarters, making a C the last. That was awesome. It was like Isaac Newton. Except I don't think it actually hit him on the head. Anyways, I made A's the first 3 quarters and a C the last quarter. Oh yeah, I came here for an axe. Shouldn't have too much of a problem making sticks. Maybe I could use up the stone axe. Anyways, so I didn't pay much attention in Algebra 2. The main reason being I could do it all without... I could do all the stuff without doing the... I understood the stuff, most of it anyway, without doing any of the homework or classwork. I was really afraid. I heard that pre-calculus builds on your knowledge from Algebra 2. I was really scared that that was going to catch up with me, not paying attention in Algebra 2, because there was all these formulas you needed to memorize. I don't even remember learning the quadratic formula. Everybody that was in my Algebra 2 class remembers it, except for me. Anyways, but I really liked my Algebra 2 teacher. Had him for pre-algebra, Algebra 1, and Algebra 2. But this pre-calculus teacher, I am so glad that I got her, because she doesn't make you memorize formulas. Instead, she teaches you how to understand it. She teaches you what's going on in a problem. She's so good. She has it where all of the kids in our class can... Okay, these are really bugging me. I'm going to have to uproot these or something. All the kids in our class... Excuse me. All the kids in our class, as I keep saying, can graph all these different functions in our head. No calculator needed. Now, that's pretty amazing for me. I mean, to be able to look at a function, y equals, say, x squared minus 2. I know exactly what that graph looks like in my head, and I don't even need a calculator. So, I could make the t-chart, where you do the x and y chart, um, and plot the points on the graph. I could do that, but I don't have to do that because I just understand what's going on, and I love this teacher. I know next to nothing from my Algebra 2 class. But in this class it's okay because I'm still moving ahead. But it might just be a natural advantage because I've noticed that math has always just kind of made sense to me. Math and English. Some people say like if you know math really well, they don't mix. Math and English don't mix. Thing is, math does make more sense. Ooh, nice. Math does make more sense to me than English, but English still makes sense to me. Like, I can, interpret things pretty easily, as far as I know. Now, I might completely be offshooting it, if that's even a word. Completely missing the point is what I meant to say. But anyways, I just love being able to understand things. I don't even have to study for the tests because just make sure I know how to do something, and then I don't even have to study because there's nothing to memorize for me. Or for anybody in that class. Just because if you know how to do the problem, you know how to take the test, and you can get a good grade. Now, there have been some areas of struggle, I have to admit. This year in particular, I had trouble with polynomial long division at first. I was never good at long division in the first place when I first took it in 5th grade. That was really an area of struggle for me. But fortunately, the day of the test, I'm sitting there in the morning, because again, I have it first period. I'm sitting there in the morning, and I'm like, man, I don't understand it, and it was going to be a major part of this test, so if I didn't get it, that was going to be pretty bad. So I'm like, well, let me take one last attempt to try and understand this. So I go on my phone's internet. I look up polynomial long division. I read about one paragraph of it, got it completely down. I'm pretty sure I got an A on that test. And I'm really proud of myself for it. Carolyn's proud of Carolyn's proud of me too. Alright, so moving on. Second period is TV production 2. Again, love the teacher. The class is really hard. I have to admit. TV production 2 is a lot harder than TV production 1. Here's the reason. In TV production 1, he gives you all the projects you're supposed to do, and all you have to do, get those specific projects done on time. Of course, all he gives you is the format, whether he wants you to make a commercial or movie trailer, or there's some open topics. But there's also, the key is you're in groups. You're in groups of 3. So there's less crowding with videos. It's kind of, one group works on a video, and it's also easier to find actors because the people in your group are working on the same video. So it's not like they're, having to take away time from their video to be in yours. You probably see where I'm going with this. And TV2, for one thing, it's all individual producers. Second of all, so just to make that clear, no groups. Second of all, he doesn't give you what type of project you have to do. So all the requirements are that you have to have 3 videos done. I mean, if you want to make an A, you have to have 3 videos done by the end of the quarter, and also have help out points. Here's the thing, each video is 100 points. Each help out that you do, whether it be acting in someone else's video, helping them film, something like that, each one of those is 10 points. However, there's a maximum of 70 points you can get from that, and his reasoning behind that is that this is not acting class, this is TV production. So yes, he'll give you points. There's big rose field right here. Yes, he'll give you points for acting in other people's videos, but you can't make a good grade just off of acting. Here's what makes it so hard. In order to make an A, you have to have at least 360 points. Remember, each video is 100 points. Meaning if you make 2 videos, you have an F. Really, what I'm doing, it's the final week, and I actually got my script approved by him. There's 3 phases, obviously. Pre-production, which is writing the script, production, which is filming it, and post-production, which is editing. We use Final Cut Pro, by the way. And so I just got my script approved. All I have to do is do a little taping. It's for a movie trailer. And then I'll have my 3rd project done, but that will only give me a B because I have 2 help out points. And that would bring me up to 320 total points out of 400, which would be 100%. So, yeah. Anyways, 3rd period is my culinary class, Culinary 1. It was pretty far down on my electives that I wanted to have, but I got it, seeing as how there was no German 3 this year. My tool's about to break. Yep, knew it. Fortunately, it broke when I only had 1 piece of wood left to get. Anyways, our teacher... Again, I don't want to mention any names. It's so funny. This is a class I have with Jacob. Last year I had 1st and 2nd period with Jacob. Freshman year I had biology 4th period with Jacob. This year I have 3rd period culinary class with Jacob. The teacher is from Greece. Now I know this is probably just an absolutely terrible thing to do. But he has a very heavy accent. And if you're from Greece, I'm not insulting your people. I mean, you know, don't anybody get offended by this, because I'm not insulting Greek people. What I'm saying is that this guy has such a heavy accent, such a heavy Greek accent. He's a very nice teacher. And he's also very experienced in culinary arts, and it's, you know, he's just a good person. He also follows all school rules and stuff, which is pretty admirable. But he talks like, I don't know, it's just his accent is so hilarious. And my friend Jacob and I laugh at it all the time, and we do our, you know, imitations of him. I wanted to mention that I don't have much mouse lag this time. Wow, I'm clearing away this forest pretty well. Anyways, forgot to make an axe. We're always doing our impressions of him and laughing at him, and it's really just a fun class. Oh, crap. Anyways, 4th period is Marine Science Honors. Or no, there is no honors for that class. It's just marine science. Alright, so here's the deal. Oh gosh. That's a weird thing to say. Here's the thing. Really, I gotta go back inside again. Alright, here's the thing. Our original teacher, the teacher we were supposed to have at the beginning of the year, I have never seen. because the first day of the school year, we had a substitute. The second day, we had a different substitute that was supposed to be there. Oh, there's the mouse lag. That was supposed to be there for a long time. Sorry, this entire episode is just me talking about my classes. We were supposed... Okay, so that substitute was supposed to be there for a long time. She recently got transferred. And we have no legitimate teacher that can actually teach us marine science, so we're basically doing busy work until after Christmas break. Because until Christmas break, there's a coach in there. All he does is go, okay, we're watching a video today, take 10 to 15 notes on this video, and then after that, he's like watching rap videos with the class. Or with a couple of football players in the class. I really don't think he's doing a good job of leading the class. I mean, he's a coach. I can understand it's not his specialty, but I don't think he should be leading the class like that. I mean, he's talking to the football players in the class, cussing. You know, they're listening to like hardcore rap on YouTube. And when I say hardcore, I mean there's a whole ton of cuss words and perverse references and things like that. Again, I don't really have anything against all rap. Just a lot of the rap that's out there today. Just really don't think it's very appropriate. Anyways. So, we're like not even learning marine science. And to be honest, I'm alright with that, because I signed up for Marine Science Honors because I really just wanted to have a laid-back year. You know, I have 4 electives and 3 core classes this year. I just want to have a laid-back year. I'm getting all my college credits and everything. Anyways. 5th period... Oh, yeah, I have second lunch this year, by the way. 5th period... this year is Web Design 2. That's the 3rd and final class required for the Gold Seal Scholarship. Obviously we learned HTML in Web 1, but we are using a lot more of Dreamweaver than we were in Web 1, Adobe Dreamweaver. This year we're actually going to be getting our Adobe certification, which means we'll be officially licensed to use Adobe products. Also, we're scheduled to make our own Flash game. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work. Looking forward to it, though. Anyway, 6th period, English 3 honors. The teacher is definitely not as good as last year's English teacher. Nobody could live up to my sophomore English teacher. She was amazing. This year, teacher, she's pretty good. Just not nearly as good as my sophomore year. And then anyways, 7th period is Psychology 1. Well, it's actually Psychology 1 and 2, because after halfway through the year, you switch to Psychology 2. So, it's both. But right now I'm in Psychology 1. So anyways, we're at 19 minutes now. I think that's probably enough clearing out of the forest for a while. Next episode, we should be doing some cave exploring. I'll see what I can do about that. Maybe we might want to explore the overworld a little bit. I'm not really sure. Kind of tell me what you want in the comments, and I'll consider it. But for now, it's 11:48, so I am going to go to bed very soon. So anyways, I will see you next time, guys. See you, YouTube.